Ladies and gentlemen, Clay Immunity, welcome. Tap in. So after a failed first attempt in the first season of our Stretch Armstrong series, we got an opportunity to witness greatness unfold before our very eyes. 3-point shooting contest winner, NBA dunk contest winner, and all the way up until the Eastern Conference Finals, had a lot of success in our first season with one of the more poorly run franchises, the Orlando Magic. Moving to season number 2, where general management notices and acknowledges the talent that we have, and we don't want to waste Stretch Armstrong's years like they did in Cleveland with LeBron James, where with the first 7 years, the best talent they put around him were guys like Boobie Gibson, Drew Gooden, Zildronis Ilgauskas. We want to put some dogs around Stretch Armstrong to hopefully give him the best opportunity for him and our franchise to succeed. And it starts in the offseason. But let's not waste any time. Let's jump right on into it. I don't know if I want Jamal Mosley, but let me go ahead and see what candidates are available. Yo, Rick Carlisle's available. I'm going to go with Rick Carlisle. So I'm going to basically trade Franz Wagner, 2026 first round overall pick, for Garrison Matthews, and then I get 6th overall pick. I can take that. I'm down with that. Yeah, let's make that trade. Houston Rockets are agreeing to make that trade. So we got the 6th pick. Let's look at what happens in this draft, all right? I need Chet Holmgren to make it to the 6th pick. I don't think he'll do it, but I need it to happen. Come on, bro. Don't draft him. Don't draft him. Don't draft him. That's what I didn't want to have happen. All right, that's going to put us on the clock. All right, so they're going to offer me Chet Holmgren from the Oklahoma City Thunder and Ty Jerome. Now I'm going to give them Garrison Matthews that we just picked up in a trade. We're going to quickly flip him around and give them back a 2022 first round overall pick, which is the number 6 pick in the draft. That'll give us Stretch Armstrong and Chet Holmgren to work with when it comes to this offseason. I think that's a good move. See if we can make it work, bro. And they have agreed to take the offer. I need to clear some salary cap space. And at the moment, Michael Porter Jr. and Markelle Fultz are killing me with the salary. And Terrence Ross, might I add, are killing me with the salary cap. I'm going to try to see if I can pull the trigger with this. That sends off Terrence Ross. That sends off Markelle Fultz. And we'll go ahead and send them over to the San Antonio Spurs. Let's make that trade. I'm cool with that. I'm going to do it. I got Michael Porter Jr. on the line that I'm going to trade for Alperen Sengun. I'm doing this for salary cap purposes because I'll be taking on essentially a $3 million contract as opposed to, what is it, darn near $30 million contract right here. And all I got to do is swap a couple of draft picks and that's fine. But that'll allow me an opportunity to make a big fish run, a big game hunt in the free agency market. Let's see what this looks like. The Houston Rockets will accept the offer. Now we officially have the salary cap to work with. Let's make an offer at James Harden. Offer contract. We just got James Harden. Did I just say that out loud? We got James Harden, Chet Holmgren, and Stretch Armstrong. I'm going to put a squad around Stretch Armstrong to succeed. Do we have any money to work with? We got $18 million in cap space. Okay, I'm going to pull the trigger on this. I got Keldon Johnson that can play my small forward position, Monte Morris, and I'm going to package as well Chuma Okeke as well to go out there to Orlando, and I'll get a 2025 first round draft pick from San Antonio. I'm going to pull the trigger. Let's make it happen. San Antonio Spurs agree. Let's go. I got $14 million in cap space to use. I may be able to make another move, but I need to find somebody that's a shooter. KCP comes in at a cheap contract. I might try to offer him something. I'll offer him $4.25 million. See what that does. Nick Batum wouldn't be a bad option. Let me go ahead and do Nick Batum. No trade clause. Go ahead and throw that his way. KCP, sign him. I like Gary Payton Jr. GP might not be a bad option. Yeah, let me try GP. I got the two of them. Okay, I got GP. I got my team. I'll go to player progression. It's a great free agency period. Yo, James Harden went down 4 points. I just paid this man darn near $50 million a year. I may try to pull off a trade, bro. All right, I'm going to make the move. I think that the best thing for me, because I know I need to get some better scoring, so I'm going to move Cole Anthony potentially to the bench, trade Jalen Suggs, trade Alperen Sengun, and I'm going to try to get Desmond Bane from the Grizzlies and Brandon Clark, which they're willing to offer. Let's see if we can make this trade for these guys. And the Grizzlies will agree. All right, so this will officially give us our starting roster. And here's who we have now starting for the Orlando Magic. I think we got some better pieces this season. I'm excited to see what this looks like. We got James Harden at the point guard. You got Desmond Bane, who we were able to pull off that trade with for the Grizzlies at the starting 2 guard. I got Keldon Johnson that I moved from a power forward position into a small forward role. I got Chet Holmgren, which is the rookie coming out of Gonzaga, starting at the power forward, and none other than the 5'4" 350-pound center, the GOAT himself, Stretch Armstrong at the big man position. All right, so here we are. We are officially going to start the regular season. Let's see what this looks like. We're going to make our way all the way to the All-Star break and see if we need to make any more moves before we hit the playoffs. Y'all, we may have a GOATed team. Yo, let's look at these player stats real quick. So you got Stretch Armstrong, the GOAT of all centers, averaging 27 points per game, 15.5 rebounds, 8.5 assists, 2.5 blocks on the floor. We have the best record in the league at 45-8. We average the most points per game at 123 points per game. And we have the best defense in the game. For real, what do we not do well? Who made the three-point shooting contest? Stretch Armstrong made the three-point shooting contest again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mountain Dew NBA All-Star Weekend three-point shooting contest, where today we will be matching up with the individuals that you are very well familiar with. Some of the best shooters in the league right now that consist of guys like Luka Doncic, Trae Young, Steph Curry. You got Stretch Armstrong that's going to be in the midst of Jason Tatum, Devin Booker. Stretch Armstrong is going to take off first. Let's see what this ends up looking like. It's going to be, he's got to clear the rack. Let's see what we start off with. That's one. That's two. Oh, yak. Hoop. Yak. Hoop. Yak. That's a clear the rack. Come on. That's another one. And another one. And another one. Yo. He is not missing. This man is not missing. He's cleared every rack. Dog. Oh my gosh. There's nobody beating him. There's nobody. Y'all, this man. Bro, he has not missed a shot. He has not missed a shot. Stretch. Yo. Can he go perfect? Can he go perfect? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he went perfect. Steph Curry will end up with 28 points. Trae Young will have 28. Luka actually coming through with 37 points. The question is, can Devin Booker move on to the next round as well? And I don't think he will. 23 points. It's not actually that good. 24, not that bad. See what it looks like. Yo, Stretch, listen, Stretch went 40. Luka only missed 3 shots. Steph went 37. That's not bad. And Luka will end with 30 points. So Stretch has to beat 37 points. Can he beat 37 is the question. What you got, Stretch? Starting off with the first one. Second one. Yak. 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 Cleared the first rack. Y'all, I'm like a proud parent right now watching their child be an absolute animal. Look at this man. Cleared the next rack. Look at this. Oh, he missed one. Uh-oh, pressure's on. You gotta clear out, son. You gotta clear it out. You gotta clear it out, Stretch. No mistakes here on out. He said, don't worry, Pops, I got you. Don't worry, Pops, I got you. I got you. Come on, another one. Another one. Another one. Yo, Stretch, clear this rack. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No! Stretch will fall. Steph Curry in the three-point shooting contest and will not be a back-to-back three-point shooting contest championship winner. All right, let's see. Dunk contest next. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are now moving into the All-Star Weekend AT&T 5-Gig Slam Dunk Championship contest between guys like Stretch Armstrong, Jalen Green, Zion Williamson, and Anthony Edwards. You'll have, starting us off, Stretch Armstrong will lead the pack to be the first dunker. Not bad, not bad. I'd give that a solid maybe 32, 39. All right, coming up next will be Anthony Edwards for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Let's see what Anthony Edwards can do with this opportunity. Oh, he missed. He's got one more chance. 28. They gave him a 40. All right, representing the New Orleans Pelicans is none other than the young sensation Zion Williamson. Let's see what he has for us. Zion, I saw you do better stuff in high school. Representing the Houston Rockets is none other than the young sensation, Jalen Green. Let's see what he has for us today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's better. I'll give that one a 42. Stretch Armstrong, show me what you got, son. Come on, previous dunk was a 39. Oh my gosh, that's a 50. That's a 50. He's 5'4" and 350. That's a 50. They gave this man a 42, bro. That was Anthony Edwards of the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's got a 40. Bro, if this gets this man more than a 40, 31, thank you. Wow, coming back up to the lineup will be none other than Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans for his second round dunk. Zion, I'm disappointed in you, son. That's the same dunk from the first round. Thank you. You better give him a 27. All right, back again of the Houston Rockets, Jalen Green. Let's see what we have. That's not impressive. They gave that a 32. And Stretch Armstrong will walk away as your newest AT&T 5G Slam Dunk Championship contest winner. All right, here we are in All-Star Game weekend. This is now Team Stretch in the gray versus Team LeBron in the red. Stretch Armstrong wanting to guard LeBron James by himself. Look at him, bro. He's so tiny. This 5'4" man is so tiny, bro. Wow. This is so wild for me to see. Ja Morant with the pull-up. He will make that. That now makes it 124 Team LeBron to 118 Team Stretch. First team to score 132 points will be the winner of today's contest. Oh my gosh, dog. Stretch with the emphatic. Oh, Stretch got it right back from LeBron. Trae Young in the corner, trying to see if they can get another bucket here. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful fillet by none other than Luka Doncic. Trying to get, where's Stretch? They got to get Stretch involved. There he is on the block. Ladies and gentlemen, the world's greatest center of all time, 5'4", 350 pounds on the block, working the pick and roll game with Trae Young. Trae Young with Kyrie, throws it out to Giannis, who makes the beautiful three-point play. That's Ja Morant with the ball, has Trae Young on him, trying to make a few fancy moves, and will get the easy lay-in. First team to 132 wins this All-Star Weekend contest between Team Stretch and Team LeBron. Kawhi Leonard with the midi. That's easy money, he said. Seconds on the shot clock. Ja Morant trying to dribble, do a little dance move, gets it to Kyrie. Kyrie with Luka on him. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Kevin Durant is forced out to put up a leaner, and he will do that. He'll lay it up in the middle of the paint. Trae Young over to Stretch Armstrong. Down to Kawhi, back to Stretch. And that's going to be an easy one on Kevin Durant. There we go with Stretch Armstrong over the middle. That puts both teams within a one-possession game of winning. All Team LeBron needs is a 2. Kevin Durant will miss the shot going the other direction. What are they going to do? What are they going to call? They're going up to Luka at the top of the key. And that's game. Team Stretch with Luka, Giannis, Kyrie, and Trae Young show up in the biggest moments to be able to perform, and down goes Team LeBron. The job is not done yet. We got to get back to the regular season and finish what we started. All right, let's go ahead and finish this regular season and jump into the playoffs. I'll give them maybe 3 games they lose between here and the rest of the season. And we will finish the regular season where none other than Stretch Armstrong will win back-to-back MVP awards with 27 points per game, 8.5 to 9 assists per game. You also got 16 boards, 2.5 blocks. Stretch wins Defensive Player of the Year award as well. Stretch Armstrong that's going to come in the center position. Nobody else really makes. Oh, you got James Harden coming in at All-NBA third team. You have 2 players in the All-Defense NBA first team, and Jonathan Isaac's not even a starter. Yo, and Chet Holmgren ends up going first team All-Rookie this season. All right, so here we are. We have officially made it to the NBA playoffs once again, but in this instance, you see Orlando is sitting at the number 1 spot in the Eastern Conference. Shouts out to the Orlando Magic. On the Eastern side of that bracket, you also got a couple of guys that are making it into the play-in tournament. You got Brooklyn versus Toronto, Indiana versus New York. On the other side, you got Charlotte going up against Atlanta, Milwaukee going up against Cleveland, and then Boston and Orlando taking whoever comes out of the play-in tournament. On the other side of this bracket, though, you got the New Orleans Pelicans, who's going to play whoever comes out of that play-in tournament, which consists of Memphis and Golden State, and then Utah and Minnesota. Minnesota. You got Denver lining up against Sacramento, which you got Houston going up against Dallas, the battle of the Lone Star State, and then the Clippers taking whoever comes out of that play-in tournament. It looks like Orlando will face off against Indiana in the first round. Let's see what this looks like between the Orlando Magic and the Indiana Pacers. All right, game number 1 goes to Orlando. Game number 2 goes to Orlando. Game number 3 goes to Orlando. Game number 4 is easily decided. That's going to move Orlando on to the next round of the playoffs. All right, so here we are. We got Orlando versus Charlotte in round number 2. Below that, you got Milwaukee versus Brooklyn. On the western side of this bracket, you got the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Denver Nuggets. Got the Los Angeles Clippers, who ended up beating the Golden State Warriors in a 6-game series, and the Mavericks, who swept the number 3 seeded Houston Rockets. All right, let's jump on into it, man. Let's see what this looks like for round number 2. We're going to jump into games that look like they're close, so let's see what this will hold for our team. And game number 1 is not even close. Let's see game number 2. Yo, these guys are stomping the competition. What's the box score look like? Stretch Armstrong with a 25, 17, and 11 night. On the other side, it was really just one dude. It was LaMelo Ball and PJ Washington, maybe. All right, let's check out game number 3. This may be a good matchup to jump into. Jump into it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 3, which is the first matchup in Charlotte. The Magic are trying to take a commanding 3-0 lead in this second round of the playoffs. Let's see if the Hornets, though, can respond with a bucket of their own, and they will do just that. Down to Stretch Armstrong in the paint. What a great post move. Almost with the finish on Bobby Portis Jr. off the pick and roll game. Gets it down, and that's going to be an easy bucket. Keldon will go to the free throw line, and he will make the first. No, he'll miss it. There we go. Looks like LaMelo wants to go pick and roll game. Chet Holmgren in the paint. Tries to get the block and will not get it off. Desmond Bane out to James Harden. You had the 3. Yo. James Harden tries to find somebody. Over to James Harden. Gets to the bucket, and that'll be an easy lay-in. That's going to make it a 2-point game now. Let's see what we got here. You got Stretch Armstrong that's going to switch on LaMelo, and LaMelo with the easy dunk. Yo, Stretch has got to contest that a lot better, man. Makes a couple fancy moves, gets to the paint. Out to Keldon Johnson with the 3-point shot. That's absolute money. Timeout, Charlotte Hornets. And James Harden will make another foul. It's going to be his first personal of the evening. That'll now send them to the line. That's going to put LaMelo Ball on the free throw line, one of the better shooters for the Hornets. He will make the first one. And he will make the second one. Anybody's game right now. 14 seconds left. They don't need to force it. Stretch Armstrong gets blocked from the 3. James Harden. He misses the 3-point shot, and he will miss and send LaMelo Ball to the free throw line. LaMelo will make the first, and he'll miss the second. Ball going down, 3 seconds left to go. Nah, this is just selfish. James Harden had a guy open there on that instance. It looks like the Magic will fall in game number 3 to put this series back at about a 2-1 series lead in Orlando's way. Stretch couldn't make it work down the stretch. Ha, pun intended. Get it? Stretch couldn't make it work down. Anyhow, and you will have the Orlando Magic fall in Charlotte. All right, jumping now into game number 4. Let's see what this looks like. Uh-oh, we might have a close one. No, I don't think we will. Oh my gosh, no, we won't. And it looks like they'll win game number 4. And you'll have the Orlando Magic now move up 3-1 in this series. You got James Harden with 36 points and 9 assists. Stretch Armstrong had a 32, 12, and 9 night. On the other side, you had actually, it wasn't a bad night for the Hornets. They played really well. Drummond played well. Rozier played well. LaMelo played well. It just wasn't good enough. All right, now game number 5. Can they close this out with the gentleman sweep? Yo, this isn't even close. Stretch had a 38 and 14 night. Goodness gracious. Where's James Harden? James Harden struggled. He didn't really shoot that much. I guess he was more focused on facilitating things. Okay, so that will now bring us into the Eastern and Western Conference Finals. You got the Magic going up against the Brooklyn Nets, and you got the New Orleans Pelicans going up against Dallas. This is potentially an impending collision where both Stretch and Zion Williamson can go head-to-head against one another, competing in an NBA championship. All right, here we go. Let's see what we look like in game number 1 between the Brooklyn Nets and the Orlando Magic. Pure domination. Check that box score out real quick. Stretch with the 28 and 18. On the Brooklyn Nets side, KD did okay with 24 points, but Nick Claxton was the guy who carried the squad. All right, here we are, game number 2. Let's see what this looks like between these two squads. Stretch Armstrong had a 36, 23, and 13 night, and Kevin Durant is dwarfing on this stage. He is literally 18 points on 7 for 21 shooting. All right, now let's move on to game number 3, see what we got going on over here. We're jumping in it. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in game number 3 of this Eastern Conference Finals. You got Kevin Durant, you got Stretch Armstrong going head-to-head. Chet Holmgren giving it to Kevin Durant. Loud crowd bumping and roaring here in Brooklyn. Kevin Durant all the way with the finger roll that over to Desmond Bane. Chet Holmgren, that's a foul. Chet Holmgren will make the first. Chet Holmgren will make the second. And Chet Holmgren will make the third. That'll make it a 1-point ball game. This is actually a really good matchup. Chet between KD, and he gets another foul. Kevin Durant will make the first one, and Kevin Durant will make the second one. James working on, who is that, Seth Curry? Oh my gosh. Sprint cycle. Out to Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane will miss the 3-point shot. That's huge. Pick your roll game again. Oh, we're Stretch with the board. And Stretch with the finish, baby. Let's go. 30 seconds left to go in this game. Chet Holmgren, the freak of nature at the power forward position, the rookie on Kevin Durant. KD all the way with the emphatic two-handed slam. Making a couple of fancy moves over to Desmond Bane. That's cash money, ladies and gentlemen. Tie ball game. But they're going to have to see if they can get a score. Chet with the defense is giving him nothing. They get the ball, and that's going to be the end of regulation for game number 3. We're going into overtime. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts. We got 3.5 minutes left to work. The Orlando Magic, they are down by 7 points. Stretch, working it in the paint, baby. Let's go. Responds back with his own. Lets people know he's here off the oop. Oh, he just got alley-ooped on, dog. James Harden coming back the other way. That's a beautiful move by James Harden into the paint. Stretch Armstrong guarding him. Seth Curry to the paint. And he gets the bucket and the foul. After the made bucket, Seth Curry will go to the free throw line and get a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this gameplay. James Harden, the first-year vet in Orlando with the step back, cannot get the shot to fall. Brooklyn can slow this tempo down. They don't need to rush, and James Harden will get the steal up to Chet Holmgren. Holmgren with the rock, down to, oh, so he got blocked. No Stretch. You got a pump fake, son. Inside of 2 minutes left to go. Desmond Bane on Seth Curry. Joe Harris with the 3. That might be the dagger that they're looking for. Yeah, that's a GG's. We can go ahead and jump out of that. And Orlando will fall in game number 3 of this matchup. All right, the series is now 2-1, still in Orlando's favor. Let's see what game number 4 looks like. That's not close enough. I got nervous. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we win game number 4. All right, so we win game number 4. The Orlando Magic will have 125 to the Brooklyn Nets 120. Here you have Kevin Durant that went off for a 39-point game, 6 rebounds and 7 assists. On the other side, Stretch Armstrong with a 43, 16, and 7 night. 5 blocks. That'll put Orlando up for 1 game away from making it into the NBA championship. Let's see what this looks like between them and Brooklyn in game number 5. 15-point game. Is it even worth going into? Yeah, it looks like we're going to fall in game number 5. That's fine. All right, 3-2 series. Let's go ahead and see what game number 6 is going to look like. Yo, are we about to lose this series? What's the issue? KD went off. Who is this guy, Cameron Thomas, that keeps killing us, bro? Got Stretch with 27 and 17. James Harden with 22. What is the issue here? All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Game number 7. Y'all, if we don't win this game, this will be the 2nd straight season where we get knocked out of the Eastern Conference Finals. And it looks like we will win in the Eastern Conference Finals. Y'all, that made me nervous, bro. It looks like the Orlando Magic will be your newest Eastern Conference champions. You had Stretch going for 42, 17, 10, and 5. On the other side, for the Brooklyn Nets, this guy, Cameron Thomas, has absolutely been a handful for us to deal with. Cameron Thomas will end with 32 points. Kevin Durant will have 28 as well, but it's not going to be enough as the Orlando Magic will move on to the next round where they will face off against none other than Zion Williamson. All right, guys, here we go. We are now going into the NBA Finals. Let's see what game number 1 of this matchup will consist of. I got to jump in. Oh my gosh, Keldon Johnson and Chet Holmgren both fouled out. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are now 3 minutes left to go, and we are at a 12-point ball game. Yo, James Harden just absolutely nailed that shot. What a shot by James Harden. 28 for the night. CJ McCollum with the basketball has Cole Anthony on him. What a tough shot. He will miss that. Stretch with the board, going the other direction. Down to Desmond Bane. Wow, ill-advised shot, but we'll make that. Anthony over to Jonathan Isaac. Isaac in the paint. And he will miss. That's a GG's. Orlando will fall in game number 1. Let's jump into game number 2 and see what this looks like. Yo, check us out. It literally took us scoring darn near 160 points, but we will come out with the game number 2 victory. Check it out what we got here. Stretch Armstrong going absolutely bonkers with 52, 16, and 12. On the other side, Zion went off for 35 points and CJ had 29, but it wasn't enough. And that'll tie the series back up 1 apiece. Let's jump now into game number 3 and see what we got going here. Oh gosh, okay. Oh gosh, that made me nervous. We'll win game number 3 and it is a 2-point victory. Stretch with 20. Yo, this man had 21 assists. James Harden with 31 points. On the other side, Brandon Ingram had 37. Zion had 37. Let's jump into game number 4 and see what happens here. We're jumping in. Here we are, game number 4. Orlando with a current 2-1 series lead. Pick and roll game. What a move by James Harden. CJ McCollum back to James Harden. That's going to be a foul, and it'll send CJ to the free throw line. CJ will make both of those shots. He'll pick up his dribble, goes to Chet Holmgren with the 3-point shot from the hash. Chet with his 19th point for the night. CJ goes right back to James Harden, and he will miss that shot. Gets his own board, and they get a foul. The rookie Chet Holmgren will get the personal foul and send CJ McCollum to the free throw line again. CJ will make the first, and he will make the second. 3-point game right here. Get it over to Stretch Armstrong, man. Let that boy go to work. Down on the block. Stretch! Why are you shooting some of these shots? Inside of 1 minute left to go. Down to Chet Holmgren. He'll get his own rebound. He'll put it back up, knocking down the proverbial door, trying to silence all the haters. CJ McCollum with the beautiful finger roll over the middle. Oh my gosh, James Harden. James Harden with the emphatic one-handed slam. McCollum trying to work the screen and roll game down to Jackson Hayes, and he will make the easy 2-point shot. Off the inbound, over to Desmond Bane. They will take the personal foul. And Desmond Bane will knock down both free throw shots to make it a 5-point game. No timeouts left. CJ McCollum off the spin move, blocked by Chet Holmgren. It's rebounded by Armstrong. Stretch Armstrong will go to the free throw line. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that is all she wrote. He'll make the first, and he will make the second. That's going to be the end of the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we are. The last potential matchup between these two squads. Let's see what we got. We're going to jump in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 5 in this matchup of the NBA Finals between the New Orleans Pelicans and the Orlando Magic off of the one-handed slam. B.I. off the spin move. Gets it down to Jackson Hayes. Hayes will score, and that's not enough of a contest. Ingram back to Hayes. Hayes down to Valanciunas, who has Chet Holmgren on him. And they will score again. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Another turnover. It's going the other direction. Off the pick and roll game. Oh my gosh, to a wide open CJ, who missed. Screen and roll game. And he missed. CJ McCollum tries to get to the paint on Keldon Johnson. Keldon says, no, sir. Great defense. That's CJ's second personal. That'll now put them into the bonus, which puts Harden on the free throw line. James Harden will make the first, and he'll miss the second. Over to Valanciunas to B.I. B.I. looking for CJ. CJ with the rock, with the shot. And he will miss that. We may be crowning a new NBA champion this season, but I think this will be the first ever NBA title that is going to be coming to the Orlando Magic. The city of Orlando will be celebrating as champions this evening. Crowd is on its feet, ready to celebrate its newest champion. They would foul here, bro. That's the most Orlando thing. Valanciunas will make all 3 free throws, closing the gap to 4 points. On the inbound, they'll send Harden again to the free throw line. Western Conference champions cannot get the victory. And oh my gosh, your Orlando Magic in season 2 will be crowned NBA champions. James Harden, Chet Holmgren, Desmond Bane, but of course, none other than Stretch Armstrong. are now officially NBA champions. Shouts out to the front office for building such a fantastic roster for this season. We had the best record in the East. We had the best record in our division. We had the best record in the league. We had the MVP. We had the Defensive Player of the Year award. We had everything you needed to be a successful franchise this season. And after 2 seasons of grinding and hard work and tenacity, we are a city of champions. Stretch Armstrong in his 2nd season will win the title. But I want to know who wins the NBA MVP Championship Award. And it goes to none other than Stretch Armstrong. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed that content, I hope you guys had fun with this series. I'd love to continue it and see if we can do maybe some more things with it. If you're reaching this point of the video and you haven't already, do me a huge favor and please hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts below. Where do you want this storyline to end up going? Do you want to see us try to run it back? Do you want to see maybe Stretch move to a different team? But in either event, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. If you're new, you know who you're from and who's your favorite team. Drop a like, drop a sub. I can't wait to see you on the next video. And if you've made it this far, don't forget we have a tradition here. If you type Noti Gang in the video below, we will shout you out on the next video that we have. I hope you enjoyed it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you on the next one. Y'all take it easy, man. Peace.